Hi Archana, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. Very
How
good
are you?
morning, ma'am. I'm good, ma'am. Thank you for asking. How are you, ma'am?
I'm also doing well, dear. What's happening with you? How have you been?
Ma'am, I'm good. And ma'am, how are you? And ma'am, I have one question. Why
Yes,
why you take sessions so early? Like
nothing. I was available, so I opened the slot.
actually, it's been so long. I
Mhm.
have booked your session and it's pop up on my screen like your session is available and I didn't time. I just immediately book and after a very long time I realized that oh my god, it's 3:30 a.m.
But
But then
no worries.
I can push myself and I can get up that early.
My God, please don't do that. I'm available, so I opened the slot. Don't do the otherwise. You will be sleeping in the session.
No, 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 ma'am. It's not like that. In during weekdays, I use I used to get up early in the morning around 4:30, but I never get up 3:30.
But this happened back in the school days, right?
Yes, correct. When I was in school at that time, I used to get up around 3 or 3:30 whenever my exams were going on. At that time, I used to get up.
Okay. That's nice. I guess everybody have some early morning stories.
Correct, ma'am. Correct. Especially mostly it was related to school time or exam times.
Hmm. Yeah, it should be that way around.
Yes.
That's nice. So, Archana, is there any particular topic that you would like to discuss with me today?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I didn't prepared any topic, and in session note today's topic is like four wheeler or
Hmm.
about cars. So I didn't prepare that topic too because I'm not into car.
That's fine, but there should be something that you will be interested to talk to me, right? Anything, something, any topic. Otherwise, we can discuss about something.
So, ma'am, you can decide it. It's up to
Archana,
you.
Archana, you are choosing the easy way out. You ask me anything, I'll try to answer.
Because you are a tutor and you have many more ideas than me.
Okay, fine. So let's see. It's been some time. So let us quickly see what all things we have learned. So, do you revisit grammar?
Yes, ma'am, I'm trying to working on my grammar too because uh, I know all the grammar concept, especially subject verb agreement. But whenever I speak, it happens with me in flow. I tend to do so many mistake. Like sometimes it happens with singular. I'm using plural. Plural like instead of he with he she is sometimes it happens I use do like these are very silly kinds of mistake but still I
These are
tend to
very silly kinds of mistake. I completely get it. But you don't have to overthink about that. That's fine. These are silly mistakes. We will work on it. Please don't worry about it like that. Okay. But are you practicing anything by reading, writing, anything?
yes ma'am I inculcate reading habit every day I used to read maybe 2 page or 3 page whenever I get time
Mm-hmm.
i'm I'm into reading also. I started
Mm-hmm.
reading book, and
Mm-hmm.
apart from that, when I was traveling, most of the time, I used to listen podcasts.
I used to listen to podcasts.
I used to listen to podcasts, but it is mostly related to English conversational videos, so that I
Okay.
can get some good vocab or idioms phrases that I can include in my communication too.
So let me ask you one question here. You mentioned that you used to read books, you used to listen to podcasts. So you're no longer doing that?
No, ma'am, I'm doing.
So you will not say, I used to listen to podcasts. Okay, when you say I used to listen to podcasts, which means you listening to podcasts is something that started and ended in the past. I used to, which means once back in the time, I used to listen to them. I no longer do that. It's like I used to go to school, I used to go to college.
Okay, so ma'am, what would we use?
You don't have to say I used to. I read books.
I read books.
This
I
simple
can.
present.
Okay. Used to is not required here.
No, I think we already had the same discussion in the past.
Actually, ma'am, uh, instead of using used to, we
Mhm.
can we use only used to.
Instead of using used to, can I use only used
Nee, nee,
to?
nee. I want to say that USED used
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
ED and USTO. USETO. Like if we remove, it cannot be convert into present if we remove last D from use.
So even then it is I used to. The
Okay.
meaning is still gonna remain the same. Okay, I got it. Instead of used to, what if it is used to?
Yes.
Yeah, it will still be. I used to go to.
Okay.
When you say I used to go to, that again goes back to the time. That is not in the present. It is not because it has ed. The usage is such that it indicates past.
Okay. So whatever we are
So
doing
when you say I
currently.
used to, it means sometime back in the time.
Okay, ma'am.
We are
But
talking about a time frame which is in the past. I
oh,
used to, which means not anymore.
okay, ma'am. So we use simple present here.
Because it is still happening. It's like the sun rises in the east.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Got it, ma'am.
So, okay, I'll tell you how it will sound. If I'm going to say the sun used to rise in the east, which means the sun is no longer rising in the east.
Correct, ma'am. Correct.
So, you got it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Superb. So, are you reading anything right now?
Yes, ma'am. One book. There is one book. How to win and influence your friend.
That's nice. Let's see how you can influence. So, can you tell me more about it? Like, what all things, if you're comfortable? Will you be comfortable talking about it?
I have just started reading that book. It's only 5 or 6 pages,
Mm-hmm.
so I cannot tell like how it is about, because it's from the first praise and preface. I get that it is about how we can interact with people and how we should treat them so that they can easily take interest in you. So that is that is all book about.
That's all what the book is about.
That's all book is all about. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Still not enough content. Let's see what we can speak more on.
Ma'am, we can discuss about idioms.
Sure. Have you learned some idioms? Have you learned any new idioms?
Ma'am, I have tried to mug up so many idioms, but it happens when you speak and whenever you communicate with
Don't
people.
say speak, it's speak.
Speak. Whenever you speak, it happens. You forget everything, and you will not able to use that particular idiom and
Not
phrases.
you will not able to, you will not be able to.
you will not able to use that
You will
particular.
not be able to. It's not you
You
will
will.
not able
Okay.
to. It is you will not be able to.
You will not. You will not
You will
be.
not be able to.
You will not be able to use
Mhm.
that particular idiom and phrases while you're communicating with someone. It happens. But if someone asks you if you ever read or learn that particular idiom, you are able to remember, no, I have learned this idiom and phrases and I have heard this idiom prior.
Okay. I have learned this idiom and phrases, and I have learned these idioms and phrases. That's it.
Okay.
You cannot have two ends together. So let me tell you what happens when you mug up something. Okay, I bahacha something. I know the idioms, I know the phrases, but I will not know the usage. Okay, so we have to learn the idioms topic wise. For example, at work, what all I can use. If I'm tired, what all phrases or idioms I can use. So if you learn based on a situation, you know where you can use it, right?
Okay.
So then what happens is you may have learned one or two idioms. See, it's my very go-to idiom, the idiom that I always use. Okay.
Okay.
So one is I'm under the weather.
I'm not feeling well.
That's correct. There is a frog in my throat.
I have sore throat.
Yes, that's correct. Learning the ropes.
Uh, learning the ropes means learning the ropes means uh, to learn something new.
The grass is green on the other side.
Like we always assume that someone's situation is always better than us.
To each their own.
To each?
To each their own.
No, ma'am, I don't know.
Okay, so if you don't know something, what is it that you're supposed to do? How will you find it?
Uh,
Wait, I'll give you the answer in the chat box. Come on, what do you understand by that? It's an idiom, to each their own.
to each their own.
Mhm.
I I think it is related to someone you are trying to know about.
You haven't never heard it.
No, ma'am.
So everybody have their own choices.
Okay.
It is
Yes,
about me giving importance to my preference or my choice over yours.
yes, ma'am.
So, for example, okay, we were about to. You like ice creams?
Yes, ma'am.
So imagine that we both are going out to buy ice creams. Not ice cream, but ice creams. What's your favorite flavor?
Chocolate and vanilla.
So you love chocolate and vanilla, but I'm pushing for butterscotch.
Okay.
Each their own.
So each their own. Okay, ma'am.
So the thing is, see, it also matters how you are connecting things to the situation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So imagine that you have a friend who got a new job. Okay. For example, I'm your friend. I'm your friend. So we both were on the same package. And I switched my job and I got a salary hike. All right. But the job was so hectic and I'm regretting the job change. I changed my job. I got a better package, but the job is tedious. Now I'm like, oh my god, even though the salary is high, there is a hardship involved with the job. So I'm thinking that, oh my god, I shouldn't have made the switch. Now you're thinking that, oh, she made the right choice by changing the job.
Yes, ma'am.
Because, okay. Now in this situation, when we are having a conversation, like, Archana, this is too hard here, you know what, I shouldn't have jumped. What is this, Sridevi? You got a good opportunity and now you are complaining. Then probably I can say this, hey, the grass is always green on the other side.
Yes, ma'am.
So, this is how you should connect an idiom with a situation. And then, when you get the opportunity, or you will look for an opportunity and then you will use this.
Okay, ma'am.
So, now it is easy for you to use these idioms. This is the difference between when you by heart and when you understand, okay, I can use it here.
Ma'am, I always try to learn idiom by expression. Like that, if I'm very happy, how many idioms I can use instead of happy? Like I'm full of beans,
I'm over the moon.
I'm over the moon. So
On,
I try to do this thing.
sorry. So that's a very good approach. It is actually a very good approach. So when you learn an idiom, go in the situation basis or the contextual basis. I'm
Oh,
happy can be expressed in a lot of different ways.
yes, ma'am.
So I'll give you a couple of them in the chat box. I'm over the moon is something that you already know, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on cloud nine. I'm in
Yes,
seventh, I'm in seventh heaven.
yes, that's correct. There is
And
one more simpler version that you can use that is on top of the world.
yes, ma'am. I'm top of the world.
Let me write that. Okay. If you want, you can copy them. There is one more thing. See, this one you can probably use to express that you are calm and content. I'm happy as calm. Clam, sorry, not calm. My mistake. I'm happy as clam.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of clam?
Now, what do you think clam is? How will I say this in Hindi? It is like this. We will open them. The clam. You may have seen it. It actually looks like clam. Literally means the shell kind of thingy.
Okay, ma'am.
Um, I wish I could show you a picture of something. It will be. You may have seen it, but I don't know how to describe it in.
It is okay, ma'am. Ma'am, it's okay. I'll Google it after that and see the lot of pictures so that I will get the idea what actually
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
it's okay.
Let's talk about one more thing. Okay, so this one is like when you're a little too um, like you know okay, let's say for example, what is you love any you are you like an orthodox person, a little spiritual person? Do you enjoy music?
Yes, ma'am. I enjoy music.
Super. So let's imagine that you have been to a concert.
Okay.
So the music is amazing. So you're full of energy. Energy levels are superb. Then you can probably say, I'm in high spirits.
I'm in high
It
school.
is
Yes, ma'am.
cheerful as well. I'm in high
Yes,
spirits also means that it's very cheerful as well. So
correct, ma'am.
probably after a successful vacation or within that you can say, yes, I am high in my spirits.
Yes,
right
ma'am.
before right before you are about to present something like a major one, you are all pumped up with energy, then you can probably use it. Then
Correct,
you
ma'am.
can say jump of joy, which means you're physically expressing your overwhelming happiness. Got a fair idea of couple of idioms that you can use associated with this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, super. So this is how you should associate the idioms with the situation or topic. So if you want any specific topic, we can discuss a bunch of idioms associated with it.
Uh, Ma'am, recently. I have prepared one topic that is
Mhm.
filler and filters. It is related to beauty enhancement or social media, why people use filler or filters to enhance, to look beautiful,
It's not enhance, dear, it's enhance.
enhance.
Just go on.
So I have read some idioms related to that topic. Like
Mm-hmm.
first is paint a rosy picture in front
Mm-hmm.
of someone.
Okay.
I have prepared so many topic, like so many idioms. Bite more than you can chew.
Yes. Now, see again. Now these idioms are coming out of the part wherein you have by hearted them.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you learn an idiom, like how we just explained, try to have situation. Otherwise, what you can do is come to me or come to us with situations or topics.
Okay.
See, I would like to know how I can say that. I have been extending my shift and I wasn't working a lot. I'm burning the midnight oil. I have my nose to the grinding stone. I
Hmm.
have my nose to the grinding stone. I have a lot on my plate.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm
Yeah.
working day in and day out.
Yes, I'm working day in and day out. Now somebody is asking you to do something else. Hey, my hands are cuffed. I will not be able to do that. My hands are cuffed.
Yes, ma'am. I'm tied up.
I'm tied up. Yes, I'm beat. I'm exhausted.
I'm swamped.
Yes, I'm swamped with work. Superb. So, this is how you should associate with one topic and then we should build on it.
But ma'am, what happens with me if I pick one expression and
Mhm.
based on that expression, I learn a lot of expression related, a lot of learn a lot of idioms and phrases with that particular expression. But what happens? Only two, three expression stick with me, and rest I tend to forget everything.
So, Achana, that is exactly how it is. If you recall our first sessions, I told you so many things. Archana, you have to do this, you have to do that. So initially, you will be able to do a few things. Later, you will not be able to implement everything. You may have told me, Sridevi, this is what I want, this is what I want to learn, this is what I want to discuss. But after
Correct.
some time, we will not recall everything, but we will basically know a few things.
Yeah, like if for a particular expression, if I have read 10 idioms and phrases,
If I have read 10 idioms
I
because
have
it's in the
10
past,
idioms and phrases, then it would happen only 3 to 4 expression would I'm able to remember and recall it, but rest I will forget.
that is correct. It is how it happens. Don't be under the impression that you will be able to remember everything. You will not be. You will only get 10 percentage. That is how it works, Archana. So what we will do? We will learn more.
Yes, ma'am.
We will include more. So what we will do is we learned a few idioms now. I want you to come back whenever you read, whatever you read. There is gonna be some sort of situation. Let that be news, let that be a book, whatever it is, there is gonna be a situation, a context.
Okay,
For
ma'am.
example, if you're reading a news, okay, there is a friction between two parties. If
Hmm.
there is a mystery in the situation, there is a controversy. Okay, and this time what you will do is you will try to find the idioms associated with the situation.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, now for example, the news talks about how the companies are firing their employees, okay, because of the AI. So people are losing jobs. Now there is a lot of tension. Now this is the situation. Okay, so this is an alarming situation. I read the part in the newspaper. Now I'm using phrases and idioms associated with it. It's an alarming situation.
And ma'am, one more idioms we can use here.
One more
Blessing,
idiom we can use here is
blessing in disguise.
yes. So if you're going to say AI is a blessing in disguise, That will mean that AI is good, even though
Appreciating
people are
it.
getting fired.
Hmm.
So that will not be the intention, right?
Hmm.
We have to learn, we have to upgrade ourselves and be more competitive. So you will be looking for words, phrases, or idioms that you can use in this situation. So
Okay.
this will help you to connect the reading with your learning part. You are reading to understand the sentence structure, but let me tell you one thing, except the minor preposition errors that happens because of the flow, I can see there is a progress. The number of mistakes in terms of the subject verb agreement that I used to see in you and what I can see now. I'm not saying that you have become perfect, but the number of errors have reduced. So the way you're conscious about your mistakes has paid off.
And ma'am, what about like? What about like?
Like is still persistent, it happens at times, but the numbers are low. Luckily, not every sentence have like, but like is present, like is omnipresent,
Only present.
omnipresent, but you have improved greatly. Maybe because I am seeing you after a couple of days now, but there's a positive progress in your learning.
Ma'am,
But I
I'm
believe you're not practicing like every day.
yes, ma'am, because I'm a working professional and
Is visible in your speaking.
during weekdays I never book any session.
Okay, so you have to be regular, Archana. I guess that is something. There is a gap. There is a gap as well. Even with your improvement, lack of practice element is also visible.